Hello! Welcome to Live at 5 with me, Claudia. So, with these, if you haven't jumped on board yet, thank you so much for watching live. Thank you for joining me in my YouTube channel. Check it out, it's Claudia Vickers. There is two of me, but the recent one with loads of videos. But if you haven't watched one of these as of yet, so I tend to talk about mindset, things that I've either read, listened to, breakthroughs I have gone through. That's what I'm talking about with you today. Maybe I have had this knowledge passed from somebody else that's been mentoring and tutoring me. I've just realised I've got like a big like moon behind me. Okay, so we're gonna get stuck in. Hey Chris, it's not coming up who's on. Please say hello, shout hey. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about my current recent breakthroughs, and it might actually trigger something for yourself. Some of you may have heard some of this before, but you know, I'm not saying this to be horrible to anybody that is involved in my past life, but I want to share this because we have something called limiting beliefs, and I for a long time was like, yeah, I don't have any of those, you know, I'm fine, I'm killing it, I'm happy. And we've all got limiting beliefs because we've all been brought up by parents, grandparents, you know, we've had teachers, we've had mentors, we've had tutors, and every single person in our life has given us some sort of teaching and advice and something. And whether we have kind of taken stuff on board at that stage and realised it, or it's come through to us now as adult life, you at the time probably don't think that it's an issue, and you know it isn't an issue, but actually the underlining kind of what happened back then could bubble up to the surface as you're an adult and stop you from doing certain things that you thought you could do. So when people were saying to me, you've got to dig deep, you know, I was listening to podcasts. I don't know why I got my phone there, or if you're a little bit younger, your phone. I was listening to podcasts on my phone, and you know, I was hearing that people had dug so deep that they had got to the layers below them to basically kick out any doubt, any crap that had gone through with them in life from their childhood. Okay, you're probably thinking, what is she on about? So when you're a child, you go through situations that when you're an adult, you have taken on board those situations without even realising it, and believed in yourself that you can only be a certain thing. So you believe this because of your childhood. You believe that because of your childhood. And what happened? Hey Joe, thank you for joining. I love my regulars. Where's Ellie? Come on, Ellie. So limiting beliefs are then there because they are beliefs that are limiting you to do something more. So I was like, nah, I ain't got any of them, you know, I'm fine. Everything was chill. When actually I heard something, I was questioned on something else, and before I knew it, I realised I have a lot of limiting beliefs. You know, I've got a lot of things that have held me back in the past, and I am unravelling them, and I am learning about them. I am accepting them, I am letting them go, and I am then moving on from these beliefs. Hey Daisy, hello, hello. Okay, so a limiting belief that I have recently detached myself from, and something that I've had to work through and realise, actually, yeah, that's had an effect on me, was when I was possibly in a group, you know, a group event, and I was told to stand at the back, you know, Claudia, go to the back. And in my head, I've gone, yeah, okay, you're cool. I'll go to the back. You know, every time I'll go to the back. I'll go to the back. I will stand at the back every single time, because there may have been other favourative people that had been in front of me. And that get to the back each time told me, you're not good enough. And harsh as it might sound, that's it. You know, that is basically what's being said. Let's say there were several parts being given out, and or several lines, you know, musical theatre, dance, and, you know, you can only do that part because X, Y, and Z. I was always seen as the higher classical singer. I might have said this before. I was classically trained in Lincoln Cathedral Choir. Damn yes, I've got a good classical voice, but that wasn't all I could do. But yeah, I was always, yeah, you can do the high part. Yeah, you can do this bit. You know, you can do that part because that's you. That is you. And it's like moulding that person and that child to certain criterias. So then I believed, well, I can't do anything else, you know. That's all I am. Or it was, you know, you can't do that part, you can't have that line, you can't, you know, you get what I mean. The next thing that I realised, have you ever been stood in a line to be picked for a sport? And, you know, people are deciding, yeah, I want you on my team, I want you on my team, I want you on my team, I want you on my team. And guess who? The little girl at the end is, yeah, you know, as much as I was like killing it at most sports, not every sport I was picked first. And at that stage, when I was left to last, I felt like nobody wanted me in their team. I felt like, you know, I'm being very vulnerable here. I felt crap, very crappy that I was picked last. And I don't think it should be like that. You know, I think possibly nowadays it's changed, because that then gives that person a belief that they're picked last because they don't deserve to be picked. They're picked last because they're thought of as the crappiest player. Let's face it. If you're left last, you're basically the last crappy one. And it is totally wrong way to do it. And you know what? I wasn't always picked last. It was more netball, because I was more a hockey rounders girl. You know, I was more get into the ground, yeah, like diving for the ball, dribbling the ball. When it came to netball, oh, thanks, Chris, I'd pick you first. Yeah, damn right, people are going to pick me first now, that's for sure. But when it came to other sports, you know, that I wasn't particularly great at, it did come down to who was the best was picked first, who wasn't quite the best was left last. And actually, that's a limiting belief that I do not need to bring with me into life, because damn right, people are going to pick me. People are going to pick me. They're going to pick me first. They are going to pick me for whatever job it is, whatever career line it is, whatever business it is. People are going to pick me. So the next breakthrough I have had, I am so excited to share this, because I feel like a lot of us, through our life, we get lots of dramas, lots of things come up where this person spoke about that person, this person, you know, has got this to say about that person. And I unfortunately had somebody say to somebody else, you know, are you friends with Claudia? And yes, that person was of course friends with me. Like, I'm the first friend they're going to pick now, aren't they? But, I'm joking, but they were saying it in most likely not a good way. You know, there was beef behind it, and quite frankly, in the nicest way possible, when this person told me, which I was very thankful for, I felt nothing. It was great, because normally my heart would sink through my bumhole. I'm sorry to be crude, but it really would, because don't we all want to be able to, you know, we care about what people think about us. We care about what people say about us. We want that person to like us. We want everybody to like us. That's our nature. And yes, I could have pretended a while back in saying, oh, I don't care what that person says, or I don't care what this person does. like realistically, I did care. But now I've had a breakthrough, I can say in the nicest way possible, I don't feel anything because I don't care, and I have detached myself away from certain feelings. And it's the best thing in the world when you realise that you genuinely don't have an emotion to something that used to affect you back in the day when somebody has spoken about you. You'd be like, what's that person said? Oh my God, like, it's not been horrible, is it? Like, please, like, don't tell anybody that this has happened, or find out more information because I want to know what that person said. Well, actually, I feel nothing now. I feel absolutely Scooby-Doo. Like, I felt great because I realised I've had a detachment from the stuff that people find that is important to them right now. And what's important to me is bigger and better things. So when something is happening, and behind the scenes, you know, I used to care about it, when actually really now what I care about is my future, my life, my earnings, my potential, my dreams, my drive. And I have detached myself away from things that don't no longer serve me. And when you find that and feel that, and I'm not saying this in a horrible way at all, like I'm not saying I don't care about anyone, because I really do. Other people's opinions are the lowest form of commodity. Yeah, you know what? It's true. We've all been there. We've all had something that has happened to us. And we've gone on this roller coaster of emotions, you know, wanting that person to like us. And yeah, I'm not saying this in a horrible way at all, but when you've genuinely grown your mind, genuinely grown yourself as a person, and you have developed new skills like detaching yourself from emotion, you can then work on stuff that means more to you. And that detachment I have found. I am so proud that I have found the detachment, and I want to be able to, you know, share that with people so that people can see it is possible, so that you can build your life how you want it. You can build your life without having the worries of something that's happened or the worries of something in the future. You focus on the present, and what's around you does not matter because you detach from it. And actually, I am at the very start of this. I am at the start with these two very small breakthroughs. You know, I've got more limiting beliefs to break down. I've got more things to find that has happened to me that I can break down, crush them, and move on from them. And I can, you know, decide what I want to attach and detach myself from. You know, it's about having the choices of your mind, having the choices of how you feel, your emotions. You're in charge of all of that. And the next shift and breakthrough I've had is a money mindset shift. I don't want to be too long, actually. So basically, I used to say, you know, we've all got things that we want to spend our money on. It's priority. And I used to think, you know, something of a large amount was like, oh, I can't afford that. And obviously, yes, there are limits to what you can afford. But when you're spending your money to invest in yourself, you know, trainings, mentors, instead of me asking, how much is it to start with, I've said, I'm in, tell me the details, we'll sort that out after. Now, of course, if it is a certain amount that I could not afford in investing in myself, then we'd either figure out some sort of payment plan, or I'd say, look, it's not obviously within my limits and means, but, you know, tell me if there's anything else. Now, beforehand, I'd be like, yeah, okay, but how much is it? Come on then, like, how much is the cost? And my yes or no answer would not determine that cost. I'd already decided by asking, yeah, okay, but how much is it? In my attitude to something, I'd already decided there was a no. I just needed an excuse to why it was a no. When actually, when you find something that you actually do genuinely want to invest in, and you know that something like money is not the issue here, it's you, So having a money mindset shift allows me to grow and develop to so much more, abundance of money coming into me. I'm very, very new to that one, but it has been a shift for me, and I'm excited to shift it even more. I hope these limiting beliefs, detaching, myself, and money mindset, 3 little things that I've actually had a breakthrough recently, has given you a chance to maybe question, what are my breakthroughs? What are my limiting beliefs? What do I need to detach myself from? Or why may I need to work on my money mindset or work on these certain areas? Well, I'll tell you, there's a whole load of reasons to work on all of these, but go out there, find the support. If you want to message me, ask me. If you want, help out there, so you can find your heroes, your mentors, and everything that's going to help you have these breakthroughs too. Because I tell you now, I am only on the up from now. I feel great. I feel mega. I feel like this is the start. This is the start of something new. We're not going to go into that, but it really is the start of something absolutely mega. So thank you. I hope you're keeping healthy. I hope you are happy. Wrong way around. Hope you're happy. I hope you're keeping healthy, and I hope that you find your heroes. Hopefully I've been a hero for you in the start of this journey of your breakthroughs too. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, everyone, for jumping on board, and thank you for watching this on YouTube. I will see you soon. Mwah. Let's have a little dance off to finish. Bye for now.